Hello dear chess friends, my name is Artem Smirnov and today I'd like to show you one of my games played in Schwanberg, a small village in Austria where I participated in the local chess tournament, the Schilcherland Open. It was December 31, the New Year's Eve, and I had to win this game because I had only 1.5 points out of 3 games. I was white and played against Yuri Callahan. d4, this is my main weapon. Knight f6, c4, e5, the Budapest gambit, a very risky opening for black. Of course, d takes e5, knight g4, bishop f4, and my opponent played d6. This is a very aggressive move and a risky one, because black sacrifices a pawn and compensation is vague here for black. Of course, knight c6 is the main move and white is only slightly better according to the theory. After d6 I decided to play knight c3. E takes d6 is the most principal way, of course. After bishop d6, bishop takes, c takes d6 and e3, white is almost winning. Maybe not winning, but with an extra pawn, white is definitely better. But I was afraid of queen f6, and to my mind this is the best option for black. D takes, knight c6, queen d2 and knight f2. A typical tactical strike. After king f2, black plays d5, knight c3, bishop c5 check, and black takes the bishop on f4. Anyway, after knight f3, white's position is better, but the position is very sharp in general, and I wasn't sure about theory after d6. Because when my opponent played d6, he looked rather confident, and I decided that it would be better for me to avoid his analysis after d6 and play knight c3. Right now I'm not sure he had any analysis in this position. Knight c3, knight e5. D takes e5 is tenable because after queen d8, king d8, bishop g3, this endgame is only slightly better for white. f6, rook d1, knight d7, white has initiative and white has better development, but nevertheless black's position is solid. After knight e5, white has better development and white has more space. Castles, rook e8. After knight f3, white takes, and in case of knight e5, c5 is very strong, because if black takes the bishop, white takes, and now white has pressure on the d6 pawn. After d takes, c5, rook d1 is annoying, and black has no way to keep the material advantage. Rook e8, knight d5, bishop f8, knight d2. This is the position white was hoping to get. The white's knight on d5 is very strong. Also, white has more space in general, and white is going to push the two central pawns on the e3 square and the f2 square. After e4 and f4, white gets prospects for attack. In the game it was knight g6, bishop g3, knight e7. Black tries to exchange some pieces. White has more space, that's why it's reasonable to exchange the light pieces. e4, king h8. King h8 is a dubious move. Knight d5, c takes d5, bishop d7 is better here. After queen b3, white is still slightly better, and white has pressure on the queen side. f5 could be also possible. f4, takes, bishop d7, knight f3. Again, white is better after knight d4, but after king h8, white's advantage increases. f4, c6, knight c3. Again, the black's knights are passive, and that's why white tries to keep all the light pieces on the board. Queen b6 check. Queen b6 is erroneous, and here I had an option to win the game immediately, but I've missed it. I played king h1. Of course, I saw this double attack. Black wins the b5, the b2 pawn, but it was a sacrifice. And after king h1, white is better, but instead of king h1, c5 is extremely strong and almost winning. Queen takes c5, bishop f2, queen b4, a3 attacking the queen, queen b2. After queen a5, knight c4, queen d8 and knight d6. Now you can see the disadvantage of king h8. Knight f7 is threatening, and the f7 pawn is always under attack. After queen b2, bishop d4 is the best. White has a lot of threats: rook a2, rook b1 and knight b5. c5 is the strongest move, but after knight c4, white takes the black queen, and this position is winning for white. King h1, queen b2, rook c1, knight g8. The next mistake, instead of knight g8, f5 would be better. I was planning to play bishop d3 after f5, f takes, knight f5, rook c2, queen a3, knight g5, and white is threatening to play queen h5 with attack on the black king. White's compensation is more than enough, and white is better. c5 is another option. d5, black has to take the c4 square under control, e5, bishop e6, and h4. Black has problems with the light pieces. h5 is threatening, and the black knight has no squares. In case of queen b6, white plays c5 and wins again. Queen c5, knight c4, and white's attack is decisive. After queen b4, c5, again there is no tolerable defense. D takes c5 and f5, winning the knight on g6. In the gate it was knight g8, c5 again, d5, e takes d5, c takes d5, bishop b5. Bishop b5 is good, but rook c2 would be even stronger. Queen a3 is the only move, f5, knight e5, knight d5. And again, black has no robust defense against knight c7. Bishop b5, rook d8. Bishop f5 would be better, Black sacrifices the exchange to activate the pieces. Bishop e8, rook e8, knight d5, rook d8, knight c4. Of course, white has material advantage and white is better here, but it would be the best defense for black. After bishop b5, rook d8, white is winning again. f5, attacking the knight. Bishop takes. My opponent decided to sacrifice the bishop. After knight e7, my idea was knight c4, attacking the queen, then knight d6, threatening to checkmate. Bishop d3, defending the pawn, and f6. G takes f6, rook f6. White has decisive attack. Black is undeveloped, the king is under attack. There are a lot of weak pawns in the black camp, and black can't hold. Rook takes, knight e7, rook f1. Rook f1 is too solid, rook f7 was good. d4, knight c4, takes bishop d6, and white is winning. But after rook f1, white is winning too. d4, knight e4. Knight e4 is not the best move. Knight c4 is stronger. D takes, knight takes, and white takes the queen. White should be winning in this position because white has material advantage and white's pieces are much more active. After knight e4, white is still much better. Queen b5, knight d6. Black has to take on d6. Bishop takes d6 is the best option. After c takes d6, black has knight f5 with two threats. So bishop d6, knight d5, knight c4, knight e3. Knight e3 is the decisive mistake. Knight c3 is the best option. Queen d3. After queen d4, black, unfortunately for white, has knight e2 with double attack. So queen d3, f6, rook e1. White is almost winning here, but black has chances to defend. Knight e3, knight takes queen f3. Now white is winning. e2, rook e1. Black can't hold the e2 pawn, and the d6 pawn is very strong and dangerous. Also, black has problems with the 8th rank. Rook e8, rook e2. Queen e2 would be even better, and white wins immediately due to the weakness of the 8th rank. So after queen e2, rook e2, rook e2, and rook c8, checkmating black. But rook e2 is enough. The idea is the same. After queen e2, white takes and plays rook c8. Rook d8, rook d2, knight e5, queen d5. White has the winning endgame, and that's why white tries to exchange queens. Queen d2, d7, f6, rook c8. The rest is simple. Knight c6 and queen takes c6. After queen takes c6, my opponent resigned because in case of queen b1, white has queen c1, defending the first rank. Queen c1, rook takes c1. Well, there were a lot of inaccuracies in this game from both sides, but I hope it was interesting. Thank you, bye.